Alright, let's get started. So, welcome back to season 3 of, whatever this circus-like event of random math. Okay, anyways, god, I haven't done this in too long. Okay, so, I have very carefully avoided not doing any of IMO 2023 so that I could, try the problems on stream and it'll be a little weird because a lot of the viewers have seen them and will be kind of laughing at me as I run my head into walls. But here we are. So we're going to just start with the IMO one, which we would like to find all integers n such that if you list the positive divisors, are these in order? Is this like in ascending order? Wait, hang on. Okay, let me check that I copied this statement correctly. It's ascending? Okay, cool. Yep, that... Okay, I'm gonna have a word with whoever wrote this statement on AOPS. Okay, so if you sort the divisors, you want di to divide di plus 1 plus di plus 2. So... Does this happen? 6 seems fine. No, 6 is not good. 2, 3 is it? Like, e.g. if n equals pq, then we want... So the one... d1 is always equal to 1. So we don't care about that. And then the small primes kind of just seem stupid. They're small indices. But if n equals pq, then e.g. we want p to divide p less than q, let's say. Then we want p to divide q plus pq. That's like the only constraint that we have. Which doesn't happen. that doesn't happen, right? Like, that's just not a thing. This is congruent to q mod p. That's like not good. Okay. On the other hand, like, what are like any examples? So n equals p squared will work for any prime vacuously. So the top will cause the problems, right? Like, in the sense if... Okay, so let's let... freaking... So your smallest divisor is always a prime, and your next smallest divisor, if it's not p squared... Okay, actually, hang on. So... If dk, so dk will always equal like n over like the smallest prime. Where p is the smallest prime. And then what we do is I'm gonna look at like the second smallest divisor of n other than 1. Okay, so let's just say third smallest. So other than 1 or p is always either p squared or another prime q. So either... So in the case where it's p squared, you have the relation n over p squared divides n over p plus n, which looks questionable. Yeah, actually both of these look really questionable. Does that happen? Is that a thing? Like... Wait, okay. God. Typing. This just doesn't work, right? Like, there's no way. Okay, so let me just actually write the ratio. Yeah, so it's really annoying with all these fractions, so I'm gonna just write like, you know, thing over thing. So this is supposed to be an integer. It's rare that I use divisibility in the way that, like, you know, it's supposed to look, but... Okay, so... Wait, why did I think this was bad? This is fine, right? This is always true. But the second one looks really bad. I don't think this one looks like it should be true, like, ever. In fact, I just literally did it for, like, a semi-prime. So if it fails for a semi-prime, this one's definitely not gonna work. Because this number is equal to... You can just kill the... Q times... So you kill the n, it's like 1 plus p over p. And this is, like, just never an integer if q is distinct prime. So... Wait, am I muted? No, what? Okay. dk minus 1... Oh shit, sorry, yeah, I meant k minus 1. Okay, so... p squared is... p squared... is 5. Is p cubed? P divides p squared. Okay, so in general, n to the... Okay, n equals p to the e will work. Generally. And let q... I claim that there's no other... Okay, I think I see where this is going. Basically, the problem is once you have the second prime q, you're going to die. And the reason is, let's say, suppose q is the second smallest prime dividing n. Then all the divisors of n that are smaller than q have to be exactly the powers of p. So you can repeat this calculation that I just did, where p to the e be the largest prime power of n, yada yada, that's less than q, and then you put them in a line, and now what you need is like, yeah, so this is like n to the p to the e minus 1, n to the p to the e. Okay, and then this is like, freaking 1 over p to the e minus 1 times that. So this is still not an integer, right? This is not an integer. So yeah. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, this just works, right? It's anti. No, anti does not mean bad. Okay, there's a very clear distinction. Like there are problems that are bad, there are problems that are boring, and there are problems that are anti. These classes are not the same. Okay, cool. Anyway, beautiful. Yeah, I don't know why I thought this equation wasn't gonna work. All right, cool. Beautiful. So, all right. P1. Relationship reads p to the I ought to divide, sorry. Conversely, suppose n has at least 2 distinct prime divisors. Let p and q denote their value. Let p less than q denote the 2 smaller ones. And let p to the e be the smallest prime factor, be the largest power of p which both divides n and is less than q. Then the first few factors, then the smallest factors of n are 1, p, dot dot dot, p to the e, q. So we are supposed to have the relation that n over p to the e plus n to the p to the e minus 1 is divisible by n to the q. And this is like p plus 1 n over p to the e. Means that the ratio Needs to be an integer. Yeah, welcome to the stream, which is obviously not possible. Beautiful. You get di equals p to the I minus 1. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can see why people said this problem was a little underwhelming. I think it's not that bad. You do actually have to like. I feel like I haven't seen exactly the thing where like the smallest factors are exactly prime powers up until the second smallest primes. It's a little. Yeah. I think it's okay. We should do an IMO speedrun. We can try. We'll see how badly IMO 5 kills me, and if I get IMO 5 quickly, then we can pretend the speedrun was the plan the whole time. Okay, so boo. Oh. Okay, and we are going to also fix this. Okay, so wait. Oh, it is just. How did I miscopy it? Okay, I have no idea. But this is important. You do not put these in. Gotta make sure the latex is perfect. Am I right? All right. Bum.